lot of people look up to me. Now I'll show you why.
Rocket launcher. Thumbs up, soldier.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me. Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Greetings, citizens. This is Justice. Leader of the most elite. Fighting force in Los Santos. Scratch that. Commander of the most feared military might in the universe. Genetically enhanced. Vibranium, polyalloy, nanotech mask wearing, rocket launcher wielding, super soldier, the guardian of Los Santos, bringing you the best GTA Online 5-star action. and entertainment. Troops, citizens, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be shy. Join me in the city. Grab your BST. Grab your proton packs. Grab your mama. And find your seats. You're in for a great show. Greetings, citizens. This is justice. It is good to see you all, my friends. Are you all receiving me? Is my frequency coming through? Let me know, my friends. Vanquished voices. Excellent. Good to see you, my friends. Alright, soldiers and troops and citizens. When I say roll call, I want you all to respond with your names followed by reporting for duty. Captain. Roll call. Let me see you, my friends. My brave soldiers and citizens of justice. Model Citizen Darkwolf, reporting for duty. Agent Avenger. Agent Montana. Agent Hart. Agent Geo. Fluffy Nuisance. Agent Zombo. Citizen Mustang. Marshal Moore. Patriot Crime. Fernandez. Citizen Conehead. Private Common. Firm salutes once again to you all, my friends. Excellent to see you. How are you all doing? I think it's been approximately 1 month since the last live stream. But before we begin, let me address my brave troops. Let's see who we have here. Agent Zombo, one of our newest agents. Excellent to see you. Agent Geo, firm salutes, my friend. My old friend, Patriot Prime, no stranger here. Good to see you. Marshal. Oh, hold on. Agent M, excellent to see you, my friend. You seem a little bit taller, all of a sudden. Private Common, firm salutes, soldier. Glad you could join me. Alright, troops and citizens, hold on, cut the music. Cut the music, I said. We need to talk. Chat. We need to talk. We need to address the big, fat, greedy, predatory elephant in the room, so to speak. GTA6 has officially launched pre-orders. And I have so much I need to get off my vibranium chest. But first things first. This shall be a chill stream, as the troops and I money grind in preparation for the Kortz Center heist, due to launch in July 14th, if I'm not mistaken. Can somebody confirm that in the chat? Is it July 14th? I can't remember. Sometime in July. Miller says there's no sound. What do you mean there's no sound? Chat, can you all not hear me? You can. Vanquished Voices, July 14th. I was right. Excellent. Wait, you Avenger. You're saying yes. Is that yes to... Oh, do you mean the game sounds? Alright, you can hear me, but can you hear the game sounds? Hold on. 1 second.
Rocket launcher.
Do you hear that? Alright, Mustang, you can hear. Alright, everybody heard the game sounds. Agent Geo says you can hear the game. Excellent. Alright, more. I think it's on your end, my friend. Maybe refresh the stream or... something. Is it cutting out for anyone else? Alright, everybody can hear it. Alright, I think we're all good. False alarm. Alright, chat, going back to the Kortz Heist. Do you think Michael will be back for this DLC? Or perhaps even Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, what do you all think? I think Michael definitely has to be back. And also, what does Mr. Faber have to do with all of this? He seems to be at the root of this entire situation. Montana says no. No, Michael, you don't think so? Vanquished, that would be cool indeed. Zando Debs, good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Adventure says, I hope he's our contact. I think they need to, for a nice little send-off for GTA 5. In fact, here's another question, chat. Do you think this will be the last DLC for GTA 5 before GTA 6? If it is, it better be a good one. Panther Rose, hey Commander. I'm guessing you wanted to add, I was hoping to catch your stream again. How are you, sir? Firm salutes, Panther Rose. Good to see you. Justice is functioning at maximum capacity. Thank you for asking. How are you? Agent Geo says, oh, you all think this will be the last DLC? Vanquished says, I hope not, but most likely. I wonder if Rockstar will continue to add to GTA 5 once GTA 6 launches. Obviously not everybody will join GTA 6 right away. At least online won't release till maybe a month or a few weeks after the single-player campaign is launched. I think it'll probably be like Red Dead Online. A few little crumbs of content here and there, but I'm pretty sure almost everybody will be on GTA 6. Sweet Mother of Justice. Agent Tracy. Excellent to see you, Agent Tracy. How are you, my friend? Glad to see you here. Young Tommy says, this better not be the last DLC. I feel like they need to add at least one more before GTA 6. This can't be the last one. But again, if it is, it better be a massive one. Something to tie us over. Panther Rose, that's alright, my friend. Justice has rather fat fingers using these gloves, so I tend to leave a lot of typos too. Agent Miller says, I think Rockstar will keep doing weekly updates for GTA. Well, that's a good point. I think they will. Patriot Prime says, GG, gotta go. My electrician just showed up. Oh, alright, Prime. Hope hope it's not a major issue and you're able to get your services back online. Firm salutes, Prime. If he's done in time, feel free to join back. GTA Online Clips, yo. Good to see you. I'll call you Clips. Agent Tracy says, I'm good, thanks. Nice to finally catch you live. It's good to see you, my friend. I hope you're feeling better now. Chat, if you remember... Actually, Agent Tracy, I hope you don't mind me mentioning this. I won't go into too much detail, but... Chat, on a previous episode, at the end of the episode, I asked everybody to send their prayers and well wishes to Marshal Tracy. Thank you all for doing that. As you can see, Marshal Tracy is here, aka Miss Dizzy. Glad to have you, my friend. Abby 23, High Commander. Good to see you, Abby. Agent Montana, are you going to pre-order GTA 6, Commander? I will, but I have not yet pre-ordered it. But speaking of which, let's get into this. Alright. GTA 6. I'm thinking the best way to do this is probably for us to go through the entire website together and analyze all the details. I haven't gone through it myself, so let's see if we can do this. Alright, give me 1 second, chat. This is the first time I'm initiating this feature, so let's see if I can get this up and running. Give me 1 second, troops. Alright, troops, we'll be switching over to a new window. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Alright, chat, can you all see this? Can you see my browser? Hopefully you're all seeing this. Sweet mother of justice. Marshal Tracy with the 5 gifted memberships. Oh, I just realized I don't have my alerts here. I was trying to give you the Dutch and Dylan high five. If you received a membership from Marshal Tracy, be sure to thank her in the chat. Grand Theft Ghost. Good to see you, citizen. Welcome to the stream. Zando says, say hi to my friend, Abby, please, Justice. She's new to your channel, troops. Abby, firm salutes to you. You are most welcome to the stream. Make yourself at home, and be sure to enjoy some of the confectionery, if Agent Maximum hasn't eaten it all yet. By the beard of justice. Sweet mother of justice, man. Grand Theft Ghost with the 5 justice bucks. Ghost says, I like turtles. Firm salutes. Grand Theft Ghost, thank you very much for your kindness and generosity, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you on the stream. My goodness, the chat is moving fast. Panthero says, anyway, Commander, I'm still holding down the fort on the Xbox side. And I had to hose down a God mode rat. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Keep up the good work, Pantheros. The God mode epidemic is absolutely insane. But we'll get to that in a second. Playboy Monty, love your videos, Justice. Thank you very much, Playboy. Abby, thank you, Commander. Appreciate it. You are most welcome. Grand Theft Ghost, always good, brother. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you, dude. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Unless you're sticking around. Also, did you pre-order GTA 6? What are your thoughts on it? Alright, chat. Let's get into this. Alright, I think you all can see my stream. KB, K-Brosa, good to see you. It has indeed been a while, my friend. Excellent to see you. Alright, I think you all can see my screen, so let's get this show on the road. See, we see Jason and Lucia. Alright, let's just jump straight into this. Wait, where's the pre-order section? Pre-order now. Alright, so Alright, let's see the standard edition first. So the standard edition in Great British pounds is £70. Hold on, let me go back. I think I have this written down somewhere. Let me just check. Yes, I do. Alright, so in dollars, the standard edition is $80. Or £70 for those in the UK. The Ultimate Edition is $100, or 90 Great British pounds. Alright, so my first issue with this is, and I already know the answer, but releasing the two versions, who in their right mind is only going to purchase the Standard Edition? From what I hear, there's so many things that are missing in that version that the Ultimate version has. Why not just release that as the main version? I think Rockstar or Take-Two have been very sly with that. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to read all of this. Where's the other page? Where's the page with all the... here it is. Wait, is this it? No, that's not it. I want to see the page that shows everything. Trailer 2, media and artwork. Alright, let's see what we get with the Ultimate Edition. Chat, before I continue, I hope you all can't hear the fan in the background. The heat is rather insane over here. Justice is sweating buckets, so I have my fan on. But hopefully you can't hear it. And it's not too loud. Alright, let's see. Ultimate Edition. Welcome to Leonida, the state where anything goes. Sees everything this massive world has to offer with Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition. An exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story, with new items uncovered behind each chapter. Well, that's the cheetah. 95 Grady cheetah. I believe we have this in GTA 5 already, the wide body and the regular version. Agent Miller says 100 for the Ultimate Edition. This looks nice. See if I can get a closer look. Obviously, these are just screenshots, so we can't go by these too much. And why is it that we haven't seen any gameplay footage yet? Why is it taking so long? That's a nice interior. Oh, this is nice. Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers. I see that Red Dead Redemption 2 reference there. His and hers versions of this powerful revolver with classic Vice City stylings, sourced from the Vercetti estate. Vercetti, very nice. Including palm tree etched grips, engraved with detailing and high-performance scopes. Excellent. Alright, let's see this in detail. Oh, that looks really nice. My goodness. A revolver with a scope on it. That's very Red Dead, that bottom one. Personalized variants. Personalized sidearms with detailed engravings for Jason's... What does that say? Girardi ES9 pistol and Lucia's Close 17 pistol. Oh, I like that. Alright, let's get into the look. Wait, hold on, chat. Has the chat frozen? Give me 1 second, my friends. Give me 1 second, chat. Why is my chat not showing up? Alright, it's back on now. Excellent. Alright, it's back on. Montana, I see you. Alright, let's take a look at this. Looks Vice City style. Whether poolside or side by side, Jason and Lucia can look the part with exclusive outfits, tattoos, and more. That's very Vice City. I think some of you already know that out of all the GTA franchises, GTA Vice City was Justice's absolute favorite. Oh my. Lucia looks very good there. I do like the hairstyle, too. Very nice. Oh, this is Jason's shack. Jason's safe house, vehicles, switch gears and soak up the sun in an army fatigue-tinged Dinka Enduro motorcycle and Crest kayak. Let's take a look at this. Agent Miller, still here. Excellent. Oh, this looks similar to the... What's the bike called? Is it the Sanchez? The Sanchez Scout bike in GTA Online, but with thicker tires. And the kayak. That water looks incredible. GTA 6 on PC is going to be absolutely insane. The visuals Alright, let's take a look at this. Also, these are all the things that you won't get with the standard edition. You won't get this vehicle. Vanquished Voices says, why do people like attacking my weaponized aircraft? Darkwolf says, tip for today's stream is to drink a lot of water to prevent a headache. That's a good idea. Dead Pirate, the graphics look clean, I agree. But PC is going to be insane. This looks very Benny's workshop-esque. Rideout Customs. Oh, this is a mod shop, so you won't get access to this on the standard edition either. Transform vanilla vehicles into magnificent works of art with detailed interiors, exquisite rims, and donk stylings. What does donk mean, chat? Is this some sort of Gen Z slang? Donk. Donk stylings. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So this must be the mechanic. That looks so good. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more, but I can't. I wonder if we'll actually get to see the mechanic working on the vehicle. Alright, let's see. Sarah's Unisex Salon. Get signature salon styles for both Jason and Lucia, including facial hair for Jason. I'm glad they didn't say Lucia. And makeup and nails for Lucia. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Again, locked behind the Ultimate Edition. I want to say I don't get it, but obviously this is a money play. Alright, chat, let me ask you all, who here is only going to purchase the Standard Edition? Montana says, that's the Benny's mechanic, yes. Yes, indeed. Oh goodness, I just had a thought. We'll be getting those annoying phone calls in GTA 6 too. I wonder which of these characters will be torturing us with constant phone calls. Oh, Agent M, you'll only be getting the Standard Edition. You won't be purchasing the Ultimate. Interesting. Agent Gio says, Standard. If I even buy it. Oh, you haven't pre-ordered yet, Gio. Marshall Moore says, you've purchased. I assume you purchased the Ultimate Edition. Soul says, a dunk car is an old... Hold on. A commercial just popped up, so I can't read your message. A dunk car is an old school musical car that has big wheels put on it and big speakers on the side. I see. Thank you for the intel. I thought it was some sort of Gen Z slang, some sort of hatchling Gen Z slang. You know, every week they're always coming up with new words. Alright, let's move on. Alright, the Shih Tzu Squallow. Perfect for casting in Gambit Bay and reeling in catches. Wait, hold on, so we'll be able to fish in this. Reeling in catches of all sorts. This gradient pink and blue Squallow, docked at Washington Beach, is made open ocean ready with an explosive laden weapons crate Very interesting. So we'll be able to store weapons on this thing. Seems this will be a big part of the single-player campaign. I did notice there's a lot of water within the mainland, as opposed to GTA 6 where the water is mostly on the outside of the land, except for the Alamo Sea, of course. So I imagine that boats will be a big part of GTA 6. But I'm thinking we'll be able to go fishing in this. If we could do it in Red Dead, we'll definitely be able to go fishing in GTA 6. Hold on, let's get a closer look at this. Agent Miller says, I will get the ultimate once you buy it. Saul says, I bought the ultimate edition. Dolphins. My goodness, there's so much wildlife. I think we'll definitely be able to fish in this. In fact, that might be one of the first grinds. If you remember, for those of you who played Red Dead Redemption 2 online, those first few months of the release were absolutely brutal. Trying to make some money in that game in the beginning was absolutely brutal. Fishing and skinning cows and all sorts of wildlife just to make a buck. Alright, now these are starting to look more like the online characters. Alright, clothing store stock 305. Style various, unique, and exclusive looks for Jason and Lucia at Stockyard's premier destination for elevated streetwear, only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Jason looking very Arthur Morgan there. Lucia has kind of a 90s look about her. She just needs one of those chokers, those charms around her neck. Oh, this looks good. 67, oh goodness. 67 Vapid Dominator buggy. A Mud Club monster offering impressive off-road handling for the backwoods of Mount Calaga and beyond. Conveniently store it at the, excuse me chat, my laptop is not very close to me. Store it at the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay, which features a weapon locker, plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Ah, yes, there's going to be a fence in this. Again, just like Red Dead Online. Yes, Agent M, I noticed. I'll be back. You all just stay there. I shall join you back in a second. I've been booted from the lobby for inactivity. My goodness, look at all the detailing. It's very impressive. Alright, these are tattoos. Now this is kind of looking more online-like. My goodness, Lucia looks like, what's that lady's name? Amber Rose. She looks like her here. With the buzz cut. I can't stand this mask. It always makes me... You only ever see noobs wearing this mask. More tattoos. Interesting. Not really feeling this vehicle. I think we already have something like this in... Oh, we already have this in GTA Online. Pretty sure. This is all looking a lot more online. Like online characters. Oh, here we go. I think this is a snapshot of most likely what the online characters will look like. All those pinks and fluorescent colors. Alright, let's see. PTT Youngins, Illegal Goods Store. Raid the compound of one of Southside Vice City's loudest and most social active gangs and escape safely to store some special items and distinct contraband. Alright, who's this? Classic car collection. Track down a variety of abandoned, classic, and work-in-progress project cars and revitalize them to their former glory in this special commission from eccentric collector and local fixer Wyman, I think. Interesting. There is going to be an absolute lot to do in Leonida. Alright, I think we're at the end here. My goodness, chat, I will say, aside from all the paywalling and everything else, I am looking forward to GTA 6. I will say that. It does look absolutely amazing, but again, we need to see actual gameplay footage. Agent Maximum, good to see you, my friend. Hi, Commander. How's the live stream going? It's going well. We're just analyzing some of the screenshots from the GTA 6 website. Hold on, let me see. My goodness, look at the texturing. The mud. This is absolutely incredible. Oh, hold on 1 second, chat. Let me just rejoin the troops back in the lobby. I was kicked out of the lobby. Give me 1 second to rejoin them. Let's get some music in the meantime. Agent J, greetings, Maximum. I don't think I've greeted you, Agent J. Good to see you, my friend. Oppressor, abusing. I will be the king of GTA 6, as I am GTA 5. Alright. Well, round of applause for you. Soul says, don't forget, it comes with a month free of GTA Plus when you buy. Ah, yes, I remember that. I don't have GTA Plus, but I guess that might be a nice perk for some people. Sweet mother of justice, Agent Maximum with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Agent Maximum. If you received a membership from Maximum, be sure to thank him in the chat. Alright, hold on. I'm back in the lobby. Let me just TP to the troops. Oh, Anuak isn't online right now. I keep forgetting. Alright, troops, give me 1 second. I shall join you momentarily. Alright, chat, so what do you all think? What do you all think of the info that we've been given by Rockstar, so far of GTA 6, what are your thoughts? Are you happy about the price? You think it's fair? To be honest, it's not really a surprise. I think we all expected it to be a little more costly than regular games. This is, after all, the most anticipated video game ever. Agent Miller says, and the best thing, no more MK2. Amen to that, my friend. Amen to that. But who knows what horrors await us. Hank DOA, good to see you, citizen. Welcome to the stream.
Have a great weekend.
Alright, I'm back in.
Officer emoji, thumbs up emoji.
Alright, chat, let me switch you back to the main stream. Private Kivjitsky celebrating 6 months as a private of justice. Firm salutes, Kivjitsky. Have a great week, all. Have a great weekend, all. Firm salutes, Kivjitsky. Good to see you here. Agent Maximum says I pre-ordered my copy of GTA 6. Oh, you will pre-order in July. Excellent. Main 9337. If online is included, I would say it's fair. Alright, that's another thing. I think that... Alright, here are my thoughts. I think whilst a lot of people are saying that the price is fairly reasonable, which I think it is, but my concern is that when online comes out, I can guarantee that Rockstar will absolutely exploit the living daylights out of us. That's where we'll see the pinch, the real predatory activities as far as money is concerned. Those are my thoughts. I think they're just saving it for that time. I remember, I think it was probably maybe a year ago or 2 years ago on a previous live stream, I was saying that my concern is that GTA 6 Online, or whatever it'll be called, will be subscription based and you may need GTA Plus. Obviously, that hasn't been confirmed. Nobody said that, but that is my worry. Soul says, I got a feeling GTA Plus will be a big part since it's given away for free. That's what I'm concerned about. Sweet mother of justice, Agent Maximum celebrating 36 months as an agent of justice. Firm salutes, Agent Maximum. Thank you very much for standing by the side of justice, my friend. Pretty evening. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the membership. Yes. Firm salutes to... Oh wait, who was that? Agent Maximum, I think. Wait, hold on. Who gave... yes, it was Agent Maximum. Excellent to see you. Pretty evening. Agent Scarab, good evening, troops. Good to see you, Agent Scarab. Firm salutes. Pretty evening. What are your thoughts on the news of GTA 6? Do you have any thoughts on the pricing or any expectations? In the meantime, alright troops, let's kick off this live stream with the main activity. As mentioned earlier, the troops and I will be grinding for the Kortz Heist DLC. And I believe that The acid lab is double money this week. There are a few businesses that are on double money, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be running a few of those. Give me 1 second, chat. Justice is a little perched. I need to wet my whistle. Ah, that's good. Negus Elite, is this a voice changer? No, my friend, this is my authentic, actual voice. Hold on, I can't read your name. Ivan. Oh, Ivan. Alvarado. Ivan Alvarado. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Justice. Is this PlayStation 5? Oh, is PlayStation 5 better than Xbox for GTA 6? I don't think I can answer that for you, but I will say this, that pretty sure I saw that PS5 was proudly tooting its own horn, saying that GTA 6 will be best experienced on PlayStation 5. So that's coming from them, but obviously they're gonna be biased. I've never owned an Xbox, so not really sure what all I know is that as far as GTA Online, the community on Xbox seems to be a lot more hostile, or at least there seems to be a lot more glitches and exploits and things like that. That's what I always hear. Pretty Evening says, it seems good and reasonable to me. Well, we shall see when the actual game comes out. I have too many issues with it. Obviously I know it's going to be an excellent game. A revolutionary game. It's just how they've executed it. I mean, we still don't have any gameplay footage. Wait, hold on. How much did... Hold on, chat. Did I hear right that Take-Two, Rockstar, have already earned $3 billion from pre-orders? Is that... Somebody confirm if that's correct. $3 billion. Saul says, I would like to know what happens when someone with a standard edition goes to the mod shops. It's only for the ultimate edition. Will the shops not just be there? They'll probably just be... I'm sure they'll be there, but they'll probably just not have access. It'll probably just be closed or something like that. You get a notification on the screen saying that you need to upgrade to the ultimate edition. That's my assumption anyway. Agent Miller says Acid Lab is ×2 money. Yes. Ah, yes. Moore says MLC is double money. Sweet mother of justice. Agent Gio was gifted 10 memberships. Sweet mother of justice, man. Thank you very much for your kindness and generosity, Agent Gio. Be sure to thank him in the chat if you received the membership. Vanquished Voices, you're back. Good to see you. Marshall K, greetings everyone. Glad to have you, my friend. Hold on, chat. Let me just catch up with the last few messages and then we shall begin. New Voyages says, Hi Justice, my first time chatting. I got the Ultimate on PS5. Excellent. Justice and the troops shall see you in Leonida, my friend. Here's hoping you're a model citizen and you don't end up in an episode. Alright troops, whoever has a cell mission, initiate it. set up as an MC so we can get as many of us in there as possible. Let's start this grind. Excellent, Avenger. We shall start with you, my friend. Marshal K. Celebrating 12 months. My goodness, has it already been 12 months? As a Marshal of Justice. Oh my. Justice. Justice. For President. I do like the sound of that. Or perhaps even Emperor Justice. No. Let's not get too carried away. Firm salutes, Agent Geo. Thank you very much, my friend. Hold on, let me try to pronounce your name. Why? Ivan Burel. Forgive me if I'm butchering your name, but... Ivan Burel, how are you? How? Wait, hold on. Are you using a modded account? No, this is not a modded account. This is a regular account. My outfits were created by me many years ago using the Beth method, the two consoles message method back when I was on. Hold on. Oh, Agent M left. But I created my outfits back when I was on PS4. But this is not a modded account. I do not have fast run. Good to see you, Cone. Yes, I do not have fast run or anything like that. This is a regular account. Justice is 100% organic. Wait, hold on. Conehead, you fly so I can keep up with the chat. Thank you, my friend. Oh, Agent M says, I messaged you in game. My mom was on her way. Alright, my friend. Glad you could join. Have fun with Momsy. GTA Online Clip says, I saw you on one of my lobbies before. Grief the Griefer says, do you think GTA6 Online will have a big griefing problem like GTA 5 Online? That's a good question. So I thought about this, and my prediction is that the first maybe 6 months, there shall be peace throughout Leonida, for the most part. But after a while, I do believe that there will be griefing, fairly heavy griefing. It is already infected into the culture of the player base. But the first few months, as I said... Oh, hold on, let me accept Agent Avenger's invite. But the first, maybe 6 months, maybe even the first... No, not the first year. I think it'll be less than a year before all chaos breaks loose. But I think there shall be peace. But you can guarantee it'll get crazy. My only concern is that there won't be, or my hope is that there won't be any exploits. Hoping that Rockstar has learnt its lesson from GTA 5 and created an airtight game.
Okay. We're like sharks.
That is my wish for GTA 6. Obviously, for the first few months of online, everybody will be trying to understand the gameplay mechanics, the PvP mechanics. I think the first thing that people will be doing is, or at least PvP players, most likely be running, what are they called? My mind's going blank. 1 second, chat. Running those game modes, similar to GTA 5 when that first... Oh wait, hold on, do I need to get inside the chopper? Or do we have enough people? I think Alright, we'll go back for that. But I think most players will probably run some of those PvP job modes just to get the hang of the combat mechanics. Figure out some tricks and things like that. Soul says we can play battleships with the new boats. Yes, indeed. Ivan Burel. Am I pronouncing your name right? Ivan, or Ivan. Is it Ivan Burel? Fortnite low-key fell off. Used to be peak. I've never played Fortnite, but I used to watch some streamers play it, and it did look rather entertaining. Zano says, I hope it's cross-play. GTA 6. I would like that, but the only thing is, and I hope you don't mind me saying this to the PC community, but I would not want crossplay with PC. I'd rather it was just the consoles, Xbox and PS5. I think crossplay with PC is just asking for trouble. But I might be wrong. Griefing the Griefer says, I hope cargo griefing specifically isn't a thing in GTA 6. I'm fairly certain it will be. Griefing the Griefers, I'm certain it will be. The only thing that I don't want, well, I have a whole list of things that I don't want for GTA 6, but one thing that I do not want is any of these cowardly exploits like Ghost, Off the Radar, RC vehicles that hide you off the map, anything that hides you from radar, any of those cowardly antics. I do not want that in GTA 6, or at least if it's going to be there, let it be accessible only to those who are on cell missions, not just available to anybody in the lobby. We also need larger lobbies too. 32 is, or 30 player lobby is just absolutely not enough. And also I hope Rockstar have their own dedicated servers for GTA 6. And no more cloud simulator, for goodness sake. Jans. Hold on, let me try to pronounce your name. Jans. I'll call you Jans. Forgive me for not being able to pronounce your full name, but Jans. Please play on PC. I could play on PC. Now, I do have GTA 5. Almost said I have GTA 6. I do have GTA 5. on PC, but I only use it for single player. I don't have an online player on PC. But maybe for GTA 6 we shall see. If it's stable, if there's not a modding problem, then I shall consider it. I may even consider Xbox too, but I'll see. Chat. Also, and troops, remind me towards the end of the stream to let you all know what my plans are for live streaming over the next few months and leading up to GTA 6. I have some news and bulletin updates for you all. In fact, I may as well mention now before I forget, but my plan over the next few weeks and months is to begin live streaming a lot more frequently and trying to build up my live stream stamina, so to speak, as far as longer live streams. Because when GTA 6 is launched, you shall be getting justice 24/7. So over the next few weeks and months, I'll be trying to build up my live streaming stamina a little bit more. Not sure about a 24-hour live stream when the game launches. I don't think I could do that. Maybe a 12-hour. New Voyages says, I agree with you on the PC crossplay. Yes, no shade on the PC community. It's just a safety thing. Grief the Griefer says, yeah, Ghost Org ruined the game. Every fight is boring now. Exactly. Every single fight. It's the same thing. Even if Ghost Org wasn't an issue or off the radar, the player base is just completely infected with the coward's playstyle. EWO. Hiding. TPing. Mostly EWOing. It's absolutely unbearable. By the beard of justice, Private Kipjitsky with the 5 gifted memberships. Firm salutes, Private Kipjitsky. Thank you very much for your kindness, my friend. Be sure to thank Private Kipjitsky if you received a membership. John says, we need MK3 bikes in GTA 6. Jans, I want you to look directly at the stream. Stand in front of your TV, or if you're using a cell phone, hold it up to your face right now. Alright. Have you got it? Alright, don't blink.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Alright. We need to wipe your mind of that absolute blasphemy that you just spoke of just now. Thank you, Art. Chan says, call me Jazzy. But the enhanced version, there are very few modders. Alright, I'll call you Jazzy. I did hear that the enhanced version on PC, or at least since BattleEye was released, that the modding issue is not as bad anymore. Also, I think there's not as many mods on the enhanced version. The previous version, there's still a lot of mods on there, but enhanced, I know there's not too many. When I say mods, I mean things like graphic mods and the safe mods, not the mods that disrupt the other players. Chad, what's the first thing you're going to do in GTA 6 once? Or GTA 6 Online? From Salute's heart, what's the very first thing you're going to do? Johnny Morales says, "What's up, Justice?" Oh, what's up, Elijah? I do like that when I hear some of you citizens refer to my first name. Love your videos, brother. Firm salutes, my friend. Here, let me give you a proper salute. Johnny, good to see you, my friend. Glad you're enjoying the content. Jazzy, what are we
Nice
talking
flying
about?
there, Ace.
I don't remember.
Sorry, was that too much?
I thought
I
you were
just wanted
talking
to
about...
say well done. Well done.
Hold on. I thought you were talking about the PC. Modding on PC.
Alright, these drops are only accessible by seaplane. Products loaded up.
Darkwool says, thoughts on the close-up pictures of the warship, the Vasa warship, Justice. I don't know what that... Oh, the image that you had Marshall K send on Discord. Very impressive. Jazzy says the first thing he's going to do in GTA 6 is go to the shoe store. I knew there would be one amongst you. Surprised we haven't heard a peep out of Agent Maximum or Agent J about that. Blaze Diamond says, I destroyed a tryhard and griefer. I'm protecting a player for me on GTA 6. I'm going to hunt for alligators. Excellent. I'll most definitely be joining you on the hunt for griefers and alligators too. I imagine those will fetch a pretty penny. Oh, it's just the one plane. Alright. Oh, no, it's three. For those of you just joining the live stream, welcome, my friends. We've just been discussing our thoughts on GTA 6 and also the upcoming Kortz Heist DLC. But for now, we are just grinding in preparation for the next DLC. What else is on double money? So the Acid Lab. I think some of the MOC missions are on double money, as well as the CEO special work, or whatever it's called. I believe that's double money too. Blaze says, hey Justice, I'm helping a player. A lot to protect cargo. Excellent. Continue serving the city of Los Santos. Justice shall see you in Leonida. Abby says I would like to see the Versetti estate. Yes, me too. Abby, what's the first thing you'll do in GTA 6? Burel says, I'll call you Burel. Burel says, do you play on PS5 or PS5 Pro? No, just standard PS5. How much is the PS5 Pro right now? I don't think you'll need to. I don't think it'll be absolutely essential to get the PS5 Pro to enjoy GTA 6. I remember seeing some early footage of gameplay on the PS5 Pro, and I did see a little bit of a difference in visuals, in the graphics, but not enough to spend however much it was back then. The Diamond Casino heist is double money. Oh, I've already done that. I think that's... Wait, hold on. Hasn't that finished now? I thought that was just for last week. Or does it go on until the new DLC? Vanquished Voices says the hangar cargo is ×2 for GTA Plus members right now. And all... Ah, yes, the FIB work. ×2 as well. You've just reminded me. We'll definitely be doing some of the FIB missions. I think the priority file is... I think you get just over 100 mil. Or some... Excuse me, not 100 mil. 1 mil. Correction. Jazzy says, I have been GTA Online the last 7 years. The Asian regions have the most modders, and Western country regions has less modders. Sometimes there are none. Interesting. I'm very surprised about that. Excuse me, Hart. Forgot to release the cargo. I thought you were controlling that. I'm surprised about that, Jazzy. Dark Wolf says the first thing he'll do on GTA 6 is explore the map. Yes, that's a must. Vanquish says PS5 Pro is 900. Wait, is that dollars or what currency is that? Either way, that's insane. But honestly, it seems like this is the future of gaming. Even going back to GTA 6, so from what I understand, the quote-unquote physical copy is just a disc or a box with a code. My assumption is that even if they do release a disc, I'm fairly certain that even if that happens, that you will still need some sort of code to play the game, so you won't really technically own it. But the biggest concern is GTA Plus. Is the potential that we may need GTA Plus to play online. But hopefully that won't be the case. In fact, I'll ask you all now. If GTA Online requires you to have GTA Plus... Nice landing, Agent Hart. Excuse me, Agent Avenger. If GTA Plus requires you to... Let me start again. If GTA 6 requires you to have GTA Plus, will you subscribe to it? What are your thoughts? Forgive me, citizen. I did not mean to aim at you. Abby says the shoe store. Joking, I would like to swim, because we never could. In the older one. Ah, yes.
You're dead!
See what sort of wildlife. There's going to be an absolute ton of content in underwater. Just imagine how many Easter eggs and mysteries are down there in GTA 6. Zano says PS5s are sky high price-wise. Oh, what type of prices have you been seeing for the standard PS5? Just catching up with the chat. Blaze says, I want to join your crew. Full respect and justice for protecting other players. I've been grinding more money. My rank is 825. Excellent. Keep it up, soldier. Vanquish says, yes, priority files with all challenges completed is 1.3 mil. Excellent. Marshall Moore has been marked for death. Oh, he left BMC. Look at him hiding in the hills. Oh, I think that's his mansion. Zano says probably yes. Avenger, yes. We'll subscribe to it because you do already. Agent Miller, yes. Zano, also. Probably yes. I think Rockstar already know that they have everyone in a chokehold, so I'm sure everyone will most likely subscribe to GTA Plus, if that is the case, to play online. But again,
I've been tracking the plane's movements as
this is just a speculation. Hopefully it won't be the case.
If we want this meat, and we do want this meat, we need to keep it away from civilians. If we can hack the control
New Voyager says, I can't wait to explore the glorious map. I already have GTA Plus, so I'm all in. Excellent.
The device we need. I've sent you their location. Read it. If what we do next gets traced to them, even better.
Oh, Zando, is that the price for the standard PS5 that you've been seeing? 550. I think, like I mentioned to you on Discord, it's only going to go up, most likely. My thoughts are to purchase one whilst you can, even if it's secondhand. Locate the hacking device. Where is it? Thought it would be here. Unless we're not in the right location. There it is. Excellent. Thank you, Agent A.
When you have the device, you need to get to the LSIA control tower. There's an electrical box at the top.
Vanquish says, I got my PS5 with a disk drive a few days before. The first price increase. Excellent.
Saw your MRIs.
I pressed enter the chopper. That's another thing I'm hoping for GTA 6, that the controls in GTA 5 are so clumsy. What the sweet mother of justice, heart? My goodness. Chat, are you seeing this lag? Great jaws of justice, man. Help me, troops. Citizens, what is happening? Alright, I think we're good.
If the device is hooked up, you're good to go. Rerouting the plane will be easy.
Excellent. Zeno, don't laugh. That was traumatizing. Zeno says GTA 6 isn't getting online at launch. No, it'll be at least maybe a month or a few weeks after, most likely. But definitely not directly on launch. Rockstar will obviously want the player base to get used to the mechanics of the game first, using the single-player campaign.
We'll need to recover the black box after bringing down the plane. That's not easy in the Alamo Sea.
What you need is portable
Sunny
sonar
Sasha.
equipment, yes? I know a salvage crew who might have such a thing.
Glad to see you on the stream, my friend. Welcome.
I said I know these guys, but it is more I have pissed these guys off, yes? And they have tugboat I butt heads with.
Jason
you know?
Edwin,
They find that.
good to see you,
Find
my
a
friend.
sonar
Reached 1,000 hours and 100 million in the bank. Made 560 mil overall. Excellent. Ching ching. As you can see, Justice is well over 100 mil now. I'll search the boat. Wait, is it a buffer? This is what I'm talking about with GTA 5. The controls are so clumsy. And look at this, I can't even climb down this. I absolutely hate the controls in GTA 5, so I'm hoping that GTA 6 will be a lot more responsive.
Take any equipment you find back to Jody. I hope the sonar gives a satisfying boop, yes?
Excellent. Firm salutes, Sasha. Agent Maximum, I'm in the lobby. Good to see you, my friend. Good foreign troops. I tell you, chat, everyone and their mama will be streaming GTA 6 once it launches. YouTube will be absolutely filled with GTA 6 live streams and videos. Also, speaking of which, its online won't come out for a little while after the launch of the single player. The content on this channel may change a little bit. Hold on. May change just a little bit, as I'll be making content with a single player, maybe some guides and some gameplay footage, but mostly live streams, I think. But I'll probably make a specific video explaining what the future.
I was checking in on everyone's favorite punching bag. It sounds like Merryweather got a new tool.
You're a little trigger happy there, Agent Avenger.
That is also a boat. That is also a gun.
Uh-huh. If we want to force the plane into the Alamo Sea, a Tula will help keep it clean. Well, as clean as the Alamo Sea gets. Sending you coordinates.
What kind of view is this? That's the back of my neck. That's better. Well, this is a nice livery on this. The Gucci Drag. But yes, as I was saying, the first few months of GTA 6, there probably won't be very much PvP content, since that won't really be a thing. The first few months, but so I'll have to see what type of, well, the content on the channel may become a little more diverse.
I'm looking at Merryweather's barge now, and they are like seagulls on dead whale out there. Be ready for a lot of them.
Oh, I think I remember this mission. Steal the Tula.
Hey.
Give me 1 second, Abby. I shall get to your message. Alright. Abby says you could explore the Easter eggs in story mode. I absolutely will be doing that, for sure.
You have perfect thing for that. See what gun, plane, boat can
But I think what I'll do is I'll probably run all of that on a live stream. And then clip the... Oh, we're done already. Take out the Merryweather. I was almost sushi just then. But yes, as I was saying, it'll probably be mostly live streams, but what I'll do is I shall repurpose the footage and create some episodes of them, maybe some guides and how-tos.
Yes, I watched all that for
And then eventually I'm sure the PvP action will start to
Looks
emerge.
like the Tula is the right tool for the job. Stash it at LSIA.
I don't imagine. Agent Avenger, you're flying rather low, my friend. I'm starting to get a little PTSD. But hopefully it's just the lag. Jason Edwin says, players like y'all make this game bearable. Firm salutes, my friend. That is what GTA Online is all about. Should be fun. Oh, it's the Tula that needs to land there. GG's, Agent Miller. But yes, Jason Edwin, GTA should be about fun, not sweating your... you know what, off. As if your life depends on it. PvP shouldn't be sweaty. I've never understood that about some of these tryhards that play as if they're on some sort of competitive gaming, like they're getting paid for it or something. Very strange behavior. Flash Wolf. Hello, Justice. Good to see you, Flash Wolf. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
Plane currently descending into LSIA as planned. Pavel, monitor traffic. You,
Longest
head to the
Isle.
control tower.
Good to see
I'll
you,
be here on comms.
Cadet. Firm salutes. Excellent to see you. This is not my face. Have you noticed that, chat? Some of these missions alters your character's face. My face looks different. Xando, looking forward to your first GTA Online gameplay, Justice and crew. I can guarantee you, Xando, it'll be a spectacular show. And I hope you shall all join Justice to experience GTA6 for the first time. Trayvon Long, hello Justice, good to see you Trayvon. Glad you could join. How are you? And have you pre-ordered GTA 6 yet? If so, which version did you get?
When you're in range, trigger the device on the tower. It'll hack traffic control and reroute the plane.
Wait, what do we have to do? While working... Darn... Wait, hold on. Oh, I think someone else is doing it. Oh, Geo is here. I didn't realize you were here, Geo. Good to see you, my friend. Abby says, I hope we get reference to Phil, Cassidy, and some other characters too. Me too. Trayvon says, doing good. Haven't
Okay,
pre-ordered
this is
yet.
it. Planes
And haven't
switch
been
paths.
on Discord.
Get the Tula in the air and follow that plane.
That's alright, you're not the only one. I have not yet pre-ordered it myself.
The device should have connected you to the plane's autopilot. Get close and transfer the coordinates I sent to your phone. This'll
I'll
direct
probably
you to
make
the
my
LMOC.
order closer to the time. Wait, how long do we have? We have till the game launches on, is it November the 19th? think so, as long as you pre-order before then. Maybe on the 18th or week before. That way you don't miss out on the goodies. Right D-pad to move between it. Oh, right on the... I thought I saw Agent Maximum on there. I do not see anything. Ah, there's one. Excellent. Vanquished. Oh, Abby says November 19th. Ah, excellent. Yeah, so as long as you pre-order before then, you won't miss out on the bonuses. I think there's a few vehicles and clothing items. So I'll probably order a week before, I think. No rush. There's no rush to do it right now. It is a digital download, after all. So I doubt they'll run out.
We're on track. Take out those engines. Pavel, talk to
Vanquish
us.
says I'm an anti-griefer myself. I'm also a god in the air. Very nice. What's your favorite aircraft? Actually, I've been practicing flying backwards the last week.
Hey, is that
I think I've
from the Tula?
almost got the hang of it, but
Must have taken some
still
damage
need a
from the
lot more
convoy
practice.
escort. I'll try and organize some alternative transport for after you recover the black
I was
box.
told using the... What's that plane called? There's the Hydra and... What's the other plane that's really easy to do it with? Anyway, those are the two that are the most... Well, that are the easiest to do to fly backwards with. No, not the Raiju. Raiju is a little bit tricky. Not the laser. The other one. It's, whatever. My mind is going blank. But the Hydra and the... Sweet Mother of Justice. It'll come to me in a second. But anyway, there are two particular planes that... The Pyro, that's the one. Thank you, Abby. That's it. The Pyro. The Hydra and the Pyro. Those are the two that are the easiest to learn with. The Hydra, because if you make a mistake and you're about to crash, you can switch to VTOL mode. But I'm using the Pyro.
If anything gets between you and this black box, blow it up.
Wait, am I supposed to exit the plane? Sweet Mother of Justice, that was a close one.
There goes our transport. Pavel, can you arrange something?
I came out just in the nick of time.
Heads up, IAA agency inbound.
Fucking IAA. You know they would order raids on FIB parties? Noose would grab every narcotic they could find and back them
Local
up.
Brainiac, what's up, Commander? Good to see you, Loco. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you? No, don't exit.
We need you out of there before the IAA turn up. If they uncover our operation, they will never let me live it down.
Okay, new plan. My man will collect you in his little boat and take you to a contact. He is good guy. Once arranged for exotic dancer in northern Siberia.
War Eagle, good to see you, my friend. Vanquish says, what is up? And I cannot express this enough. My gamers. Alright, troops, let's roll. Chat, can someone type the command, exclamation mark, uptime, in the chat? I want to see if that's working now. I've been trying to fix some of these commands and I'm hoping that one works now. Exclamation mark.
Rocket launcher!
Up. Time. Hopefully that's working now. Let's see. No, it's still not working. Not sure why it's not working. I've tried several different commands, but it's supposed to let you know how long the stream has been going on for. But the command that they mention on the Streamlabs website does not work. Alright, we'll try to fix that with the next stream. Vanquished Voices says, well, I've gotta go. Yo, it's been fun. Have a good day. Alright, my friend. Thank you for joining the stream. See you on the next one. Moore says, Commander, the sound effects are not working. They should be working more. It's just the game sounds are very loud, so you're not hearing it. Alright, did you all hear the Scooby-Doo laugh? Montana. Alright, they are working. Or I think you may need to adjust your phone, your volume or something.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright, here you go.
GG's, troops.
Show some respect!
Oh dear, Avenger, watch your step. Avenger took a little tumble.
Just trying to hang on until tomorrow.
Andrew, great. Good to see you. Try that command again, but without the double U. Jazzy says, Justice got a question. Which one are you? Which one are the worst? Score Warrior Tryhard or the Cargo Griefers who says this is how GTA is meant to be played? Or the modder who traps you in a cage? Well, I'll have to excuse the modder since on console we don't really have. Actually, no. I was about to say we don't really have that, but we do have those types of
What's the matter?
modders who use the creator mode as a means to trap some players. I experienced that on a session a few months ago. But as far as the worst, I would probably say the... Let me see. I'd probably say the the tryhard. Since fighting with them is just a bore for me. The EWOing and all the ghosting and everything like that, I find them very boring. I'd rather fight a cargo griefer than them. After the second or third EWO, I usually just leave. Don't have time for that nonsense. Let me grab some snacks. What about you all? What's the worst player type that you all think? Andrew, the acid lab you have? Yes, I do, but we're currently running some of the troops missions.
For this shit.
Loco says I can't even count the amount of times I had my game crashed on by some stupid hacker. Oh dear. I see you play on PC. Oh, I forgot you had this, Agent Avenger. I do think that Rockstar will release this as a vehicle we can purchase soon, possibly in the coming DLC. Agent Geo says, oh, your worst player type is the off-the-radar God mode. And in God mode vehicles, oh goodness, you just reminded me about somebody that just recently popped up in some of the episode comments. I'm not gonna mention his name because I would not be wasting my breath giving any attention to that child, which I'm sure he is. But my goodness, some of these absolutely brain-dead scumbags with no social lives of their own. I saw one of his videos and he was God mode, as well as his vehicle, God mode 2, driving around the lobby, killing players, chucking stickies from his car, and even then, he was a terrible aim. He had to throw about 3 stickies on some players that were AFK. Look at that vehicle turn upside down. Dark Wolf says, 44 likes so far, Justice. I think we can get that. So let's try to get that to 60 likes. Be sure to like the stream, chat. Agent Miller, don't give any of them clowns any attention, Justice. No, I won't. Absolute morons. Drew, not gonna lie, the best fights often come from players who appreciate a kill's quality rather than the number it brings. 100% agree. Score warriors play for ego, but people who fight to make cool plays are dope. Let me cut the music for that. Drew, I couldn't have said it better myself. That right there gets a Fern, Dutch, and Dylan high five. Firm shoutouts to the true PvP players of GTA Online. Avenger, who of you needs help? I see you're done with all of yours. Excellent. Alright, let me see. Who else is there? Agent Geo, do you have any cells or any missions you'd like to run? My goodness. Apologies for the background noise. Not sure if you all heard that, but it was rather loud on my end. Barcode says, or Barcode Q3I says, there's clowns on Xbox who do God mode off the radar, but I recon them for a good 15 minutes before I engage. I'm a Special Forces milsim. I play tactical and smart, unlike these goofy tryhards. They're pathetic. Well said, Barcode. Firm salutes to you. 'Cause I know you should make a crap list on your server, Justice, just so you can share who. I think we may need to do that. Just a private wall of shame. I've actually been thinking of doing something like that. It's not as an official thing, just warning some of the troops of some of the brain-dead stalkers they should be aware of. And there are definitely a few of those. That's a good idea. My goodness, do you all remember that ignoramus from one of the previous videos who had an absolute meltdown in the comments a few episodes ago? Surprised I haven't seen him since then. Tacoma 33. KQQ. What's up, Justice? Good to see you, Tacoma. From salutes. Thank you for joining the stream, my friend. But my goodness, I have never seen a meltdown like that.
Hey, so we're freeing up some warehouse space.
He started commenting
this buyer
on
wants the drop-off split
alt.
up. Get the goods out to those points in any order
Alt
and make the
accounts
sale.
with his friend, going absolutely ballistic. He got so mad he couldn't even type. He was spelling everything wrong. Wait, who's driving? Oh, Gio's driving. Excellent. Loco says, Commander, if there was one GTA YouTuber that also destroys griefers that you'd collab with, who would it be? That's a handsome question, Loco. That's an easy one for me. Basically, this GTA YouTuber does not make videos anymore, sadly, but when... Hold on, let me get rid of my vehicle. But when Justice first started making episodes back in... I think the first upload that I made was... I think the summer of 2021. But I wasn't really serious then. I would only really upload every now and again. But it was Project Heli. Now, him, I respect. I think he's one of the most creative GTA YouTubers out there, or was. It's a shame he does not make episodes or videos anymore, but I thought he was an excellent creator. Very unique. He has my full respects. Are you all familiar with Project Heli? Drew says, I remember partaking in some of Project Heli's community videos. Great guy, yes he is. He only really live streams. I really respect this about him. He only really live streams the games that he wants to play. He gave up on GTA Online based on how brain-dead the PvP community became, which obviously I completely understand. So he really only live streams some retro games. I think I've seen him live stream Resident Evil some of the early versions. What I respect about him is that even though he has 100k subs, he chose his happiness over continuing with something he didn't enjoy anymore. We have to respect the man for that. Tacoma says, I sub to you, bro. Great content. Keep up the good work. Respect to you. Firm salutes to you, Tacoma. Glad you're enjoying the content. We have a very unique brand here. We don't make the same content as other GTA YouTubers. Barcode says, Snake was in my game last night. I recorded it all. I literally was talking about it. I feel he pays these tryhards off to be noobs because I can face the same ones and they put up a better fight. Interesting. I don't know anything about that, but one thing I will say, generally speaking, I can tell you that a lot of the so-called beef that some YouTubers are involved in, and I'm not even really talking just about GTA, but generally speaking, are all fabricated, or most of them are fabricated. That's the way of entertainment these days. Shock. The shock value. Drama. Montana says I would join everyone that he did. I'm not sure I understand your message there, Montana. Did I miss something? Avenger says Snake is good too, but I also watch Potter and Mateo. I like Mateo. Mateo's a good guy. Seems like a good young man. Very funny videos. Doesn't take the game too seriously. All about fun. Actually, he was one of the early GTA YouTubers that I did watch. He still makes great videos. What's his friend's name? DNO, I believe. They're a funny combo. Montana, when Project Heli would let his subs join him, I would join everyone. Yes, I do. I really miss his content. Out of any other GTA YouTuber, I miss Project Heli's work. I'm sure he'll be back for GTA6, no doubt. Drew says DNO plays Irk. What does that mean? Andrew Bait Dino. No, DNO. Unless his actual name is Dino, but I don't think so. Avenger says, Mateo's vids are so funny. I love all the memes and effects that he in his vids, yes. A little bit of trivia that I'll share at some point, but Mateo's vids helped Justice through some difficult times a few years ago. That's why Mateo can do no wrong in my eyes. He seems a very good man. Andrew, his friends? His friends. DNO, yes, that is his... No, it's DNO, I'm sure. I think his original name was the Saboteur, something like that. But they're a funny pair together. You're like two cheeky little scamps, causing trouble in Los Santos, but for good. I think my favorite character that they play is when they're the chavs, the two boys on the bikes, on the Faggio, smashing vehicles as they drive by. I find that hilarious. Oh, I see. Drew. Oh, it's an abbreviation. Thank you. For the intel, I'll have to remember that. If I recall correctly, I'd not heard that before. Loco says, you versus Pro gave my friend the ideas since we both mostly play free aim. He gave your friend the ideas which... Oh, you mean to play free aim or what idea? Agent Miller, do you watch any of his vids, Justice? Oh, who do you mean? Oh, hold on, let me... What about Nitrix Warlord? I've seen some of his videos.
Just to let you know, you have a happy cousin.
GG's, troops. Well done, Gio. How much did you make on that? But yes, Agent Miller, I've seen some of Nitrix Warlord's videos. I believe he live streams mostly. He seems a good man too. Montana says Iron Maiden is friends with DNO and Mateo. And they used to play with Iron Maiden. Yes, he's another YouTuber that... Oh, hold on, I need a vehicle. Thank you, Agent Gio. Yes, similar to Mateo and DNO. I do like Iron Maiden's content. It's a shame he stopped making videos, but again, I can understand. He's dropped in on some of the past live streams also. A very good man. Humble man too. I do like the humble YouTubers that I come across. Iron Maiden is one of them. Pretty Evening is another too. What's the... someone else. Holly Laser, that's it. He doesn't make videos anymore either. Again, they all stopped for the same reasons. But all good people. Give me 1 second, Jet. I just received a text message.
Okay, hear me out. You know what the new version of the personal touch is? The, like, impersonal touch. People want privacy, dude.
Right, Chat. I'm back. Give me a second to finish Agent Gio's message. Ah, Sasha is in the lobby. Good to see you, Sasha. I'll try to read your messages as we ride out. Andrew says, yes, but these YouTubers are mostly a one-man army, but you guys are an army, so I'm not sure how a collab would look like. A lot of my content is with the troops, but I do play solo also. As you all know, Justice was solo before the... Look at this NPC. Justice was solo before I opened the inventory of Justice. So it would be possible. I'm definitely open to collabs, but it depends on who it is. But right now, Justice is collabing with the troops. Let me see where this location is. We have a good amount in this lobby. I wonder if that... There it is! I was about to say, I wonder if that cow is going to appear. I knew it! I absolutely knew it. I knew old Daisy would show her face. Still running that insurance scam. Alright, I got this next spot. What's your favorite grind to do, chat? In GTA Online, what's your favorite grind? Right, let's see. This is a little too in the open, but I'll try it. Got a feeling the cops are gonna come here. I knew it. Should have gone for the one on the other side.
If it isn't my creepy silent friend, how can I help?
Right, let's go.
There's only one way to deal with a maniac like you.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
Right, let's see. I think the spot is probably a good location. Hopefully she doesn't mind. Just stashing some goodies for the Tryhard Rehabilitation Center. Where's my bike? Oh, I thought Gio stole my bike. Agent Gio says the casino heist is your favorite. That is a good one. I need more practice with the casino heist. I did mine with Agent Geo a few days ago, but I couldn't remember all of the... From Salutes, Agent Geo, I couldn't remember all of the little tricks, like when you shoot the cameras out, and the camera discovering the body. Cool down. Right, let me catch up on your messages. Oh, Sasha, you've been here for a short while. Excellent. Patriot Prime, you're back. Good to see you. Andrew Wright says, but if you do a collab, some of their followers gonna watch you also, I think. Who are you referring to, Andrew? Drew says, oh, these are old messages. Drew says, not gonna lie, one fella I recall watching a long time ago was a guy called Mason George. In hindsight, he may have been a griefer though. Though not the cargo destroying kind. Interesting. I've not heard of Mason George. I don't think I'm familiar with that name. Sweet mother of justice. Forfino. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Good to see you here, my friend. Apologies, I missed your message. Glad you could join. Chat. Allow me to introduce, not sure if you're still here, but Forfino is one of the most skilled PvPers I have ever seen. Very skilled fighter. I think the first time I saw him PvP, I somehow came across that Indian King, if any of you are familiar with him. I was browsing through YouTube and I saw a live stream, and it was his Indian King. I didn't know who he was at the time, but he was fighting someone at the beach. And my goodness, I have never seen someone take such a beating in my life. Forfino was an absolute beast. Very entertaining to watch. Alright, let's see. Oh, Drew says, your favorite grind is the air freight. Most fun missions. I agree. I don't run the air freight business all that often. But the few times that I have done them, the missions are the most creative of any other business. We'll probably do some more of those later. Agent Miller says the bunker is yours. Excellent. Agent Geo, Casino Heist, I've read that. Abby says the Casino Heist and the Acid Lab. That's a good combo. No Kayos yet. Dark Wolf. Kayo Perico. Jazzy says only his mother can love that face. Sweet mother of justice, who you were referring to. Barcode, Justice, if you want to step back in time to Vietnam, I created a PSN job a while ago called Vietnam Sandbox. It's a team deathmatch. You will love it. Alright, now that sounds interesting. Will that still work for... Wait, what am I doing? Hold on. Let me change my appearance. I need to focus for this, otherwise I may launch myself into character customization screen. We've all done that before. But that mission sounds very interesting. Alright, I think I'm all caught up with the chat. Firm salutes, my friends. Marshall Moore, good to see you here. Sasha, excellent to see you too. Firm salutes, Sasha. Barcode says, yes, it's... Hold on, I keep getting... These ads keep popping up. I tell you that the ads on YouTube now are insanely aggressive. Alright, yes, it's on PSN. As long as jobs are PSN based, it should work on PS5. Excellent. If you can, send me a DM on PlayStation. I'd like to check that out. That sounds right up my street. I'm still trying to create my mission creator mission, but it's taking a while. Hopefully I'll have that done before GTA 6. There's just a lot to it. Agent Miller, you sent me an invite. Thank you. At Barcode, Agent Geo's made a few excellent survival modes. We can probably try, actually, troops, let's try some of the survival modes that
It's safe.
Agent Zombo's survival mode. Let's try that. Wait, how many trucks do we have? Geo, I'll ride with you. I think we have enough people here. But let's try Agent Zombo's survival mode a little bit later. But Bean, 1980. Sweet mother of justice, man. What a name. But Bean. High Justice and crewmates. Been making some good money this week. Excellent. You're all prepped for the next DLC, the Kortz Heist DLC. Dark Wolf, give me a status report on the number of likes. Let's see where we're at now. Barcode says, I don't have a PSN anymore. I still have accounts on there, but I can DM you the job. You have a way of me. Yes, you can DM me on IG if you have an account. Chat, did you know that you can send DMs on YouTube now? But I think it's only through sending a video link. Not really sure how it works, but it's a new feature. Excellent, Dark Wolf, 55 likes so far. Let's try to get that to 60 likes. I believe that's what the Gen Zs on the live stream say. Let's get the likes up, chat. W's in the chat. Zendo, good night guys. Fantastic stream, Justice and Troops. Sorry I have to leave. Thank you for the fun and games. Firm salutes, Zendo. Glad you could join. Glad to have you back on the Discord server also. Have an excellent evening. and enjoy the rest of your weekend, my friend. But yes, Barcode, if you have an IG account, DM me on there. What console do you play now that you've gotten rid of your PlayStation? Are you Xbox or just PC? M. Busso, are we allowed to join your lobby? Unfortunately, this is just a friends-only lobby. We're not in a public lobby today. But the next live stream, any live stream that you see me in a public lobby, feel free to join. Most of the live streams are public lobbies, so feel free to join the next one. Chat. I've been thinking for a while now about the possibility of a Justice face cam. What do you all think of that? Still a little bit shy, but the idea has been toying in the back of my mind. But I'd only do it if you'd all like to see justice. Perhaps if there's enough interest, then justice may reveal his face, so to speak. Barcode says, I'm on Xbox and PC, sir. Plan to do missions based on a war. Based on a war, PN, PC soon. Still learning the creative for missions. Excellent. Do you play RP at all? That's something I've been... Well, for GTA6, I'm definitely going to be looking into something like that, but for GTA 5, I've considered the idea of creating my own server and having the troops and some of you all join me. That way, we can do certain activities keeping within the theme of the Justice military. And I'll probably save that for GTA 6. We shall see. Alright, how many more drops do we have left? 2 more. Excellent. If anyone has a heist, actually we can probably... Wait, did we do the finale for the FIB mission? I don't think we did. I think that was Kortz setup, but I don't believe we did the final. Barcode says 5M yes, but console no, because of the bad apples. Oh, trust me, I know what you mean. There are a lot of players that ruin the experience of GTA Online. It could be so much more fun. Even with the PvP, nothing wrong with that, but it's just the weirdos, the exploits, and the antisocial behavior. Alright, one more drop remaining. I need to see what missions I have. I think I may have a Cayo Perico also. I'll have to check. But we'll view all of your missions first, troops. We can do mine last. Chat, do you think we'll get any new weapons for the Kortz Heist? For the Kortz Center Heist, do you think we'll get any new weapons or vehicles? The screenshots didn't look like there were any new weapons. GG's, Agent Geo. Oh, we have one more. I thought that was it. Alright. Almost there. Agent Miller says, vehicles, yes. New guns, no. I think it's about time we had some new. Actually, I'd like to see some new choppers. I think the last chopper, or at least the last weaponized chopper we got, was that piece of junk, the weaponized Kanata. You don't see those in any lobbies. Absolute waste of metal. I'd like to see some new choppers. I think we have enough jets, choppers, weaponized choppers, that I want to see.
And we have a sick.
Barcode says, and every time I'm about to read a message, an ad pops up. Hold on. Barcode says, and no way to kick them out and ban them as well. When they break RP on console, they pee everyone off and everyone just starts destroying that bad apple. Wait, hold on. There's actually RP on console. How does that work? Or I guess everybody just tries to follow the rules. That would be interesting, but you don't have the emotes like you do on PC, on GTA RP. But that would be cool if we could have that on console. Marshall Moore says, I've got a casino heist ready. Alright. We'll run that after.
You're bikers, right? Because the buyer wants to prod a bite into the back of a truck.
Alright.
It's good to go when you are.
I'll write this one out. Agent Miller says after the cell, you're good. Excellent. afraid, Sasha. Just stretching my legs, that's all. I shall read your message in a second, my friend. Justice needs to lock in a little bit. Conan says, don't hit my mom, sir. Don't try, Conan. See, now that was her fault. That was Sasha's fault. Not mine. Excellent. First salutes, Agent Geo. Oh, our code says, yes, there is RP servers, but the ones who do it are the very strict ones on who they let into the community. Interesting. I may have to look some of these up. Are there any military RP servers on console? Well, these are probably Xbox you're referring to. Darkwool says 3 more likes to reach the target, sir. Excellent. Firm salutes, Agent Miller.
Okay.
Alright, Agent Miller is done with his sales. GG, soldier. Alright, who's next? Troops, which of you have a sell mission? Marshal Moore has a casino heist. Sasha, do you need any help with any sales? Agent J, good to see you. Are you all good with your missions? Do you have any heists or anything? Also, Prime, you too. Let me know, troops. Looks like Sasha has some missions to run. Marshal Moore, the terabyte scan. Yes, the annual physical and terabyte scan for the troops. Chat. I'm sure some of you are not aware, but every year the troops have obviously a physical, but as well as the physical, there is a terabyte scan to make sure their morals are intact and if not indulged in any activity that would compromise the halls of justice. It just so happened that today is that day for a scan. So before the live stream is over, we shall be conducting a scan of the troops, which you are all more than welcome to sit in on. Oh, barcode says no, they're like life on there, on PSN and Xbox, sir. There's YouTube videos on them, but you will have to DM them for invites. But like I said, they're very strict and you need a Discord. Interesting. I'll look them up.
Alright, these drops are...
Alright, we have a few. Oh, it looks like it's the dodos. Alright, we'll do this, and then we'll run Marshall Moore's casino heist. Patriot Prime says scanning me may be special. I fear to think of what horrors you're hiding, Prime. Alright with Agent J. Oh, Marshall Moore has cell missions. Alright, which ones do you have, Marshall Moore? We can do those after. Drew says, I do wonder, never tried before, but would flight formation assist boost on the set? Hold on. I do wonder, never tried before, but would flight formation assist boost the speed of the sail of planes? Yes, I believe it does. I have done them before, but obviously everyone needs to be in the proximity, and the MC leader needs to initiate it. But actually, I think somebody would need to be in a very fast jet, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how it works. Prime says, just don't ask about the spot on my neck. I'll keep that in mind, Prime. You're an Insta barcode. Just search up Elijah Justice. You should find me. Oh, excuse me, Agent J. I forgot to hit the release button. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking it's the pilot that does that. Alright, that's one. Alright, I'll have to pay attention from now on. Getting a little peckish right now, a little bit hungry. Chat, how long have we been streaming for? My water is already warm now because of the heat. Also, how's the temperature by you all? Are you all experiencing a heat wave where you are? Agent Miller says, Justice, what intro will you make for your GTA6 videos? I think that likely won't come for a new intro. Excuse me. A new intro probably won't come for a while. At least a GTA6 intro won't be for a while yet. So we'll stay with the current intro until we figure out the game mechanics. And also the Rockstar editor. Hopefully that is a thing in GTA 6. But once I figure that out, we'll definitely get a new intro. My current intro is still pretty new. Drew says, yes, the leader flies in something fast, and it pulls along anybody behind within the radius. I figured it wouldn't matter if everyone was in the radius, or only a couple or a few. We'll have to try that out at some point. But I do know what you mean. I used to do that with the bikes. Since it works with those two. Dark Wolf, yes. Justice is on Insta as well as TikTok. But I don't spend too much time on TikTok. I just upload my shorts and get the heck out of there. Actually, it's not been too bad. I don't really browse the feed, but the few videos that I do see are some pretty funny GTA videos. It's not really as brain rot as I thought it would be, although I have seen some brain rot content on there. But generally speaking, I do not spend much time on TikTok. Aside from uploading. Agent Miller says it's currently 80 degrees by you. Interesting. Over here, it is currently... Hold on, let me see. Well, it's cooled down now, since it's the evening. It's approximately 10:18 p.m., and the temperature is 24 degrees Celsius. But it's still very humid. Conehead says, sir, please say rough 2 times. I'll do no such thing, Conehead. Exactly, Drew, getting on the Fagio at warp speed. It's pretty funny. Missed that one. Joe the Gamer. Good evening, Justice. Happy to see you live, Commander. Firm salutes to you, Joe the Gamer. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing, Joe? And have you ordered or pre-ordered GTA 6 yet? If so, which version did you purchase? Justice is not yet purchased or pre-ordered.
Okay, invoiced.
I'll be doing that a little closer to the release date. Not right now. GG's troops. Alright, let's see. Sasha, do you have any more cells? If not, I think we can possibly run Marshall Moore's casino heist. Joe, you haven't either. I'd rather have the disc version. Yes, but the concern with the disc is that it will not be, technically, it will not be a physical disc, but a case with a code inside. I still don't understand how, or why, well, not even why, but how Rockstar could think that would be a good idea. What's the point? Just make it, if you're going to make it digital, just make it digital on its own. Don't say it's a physical copy when it's a case with a code on it. But again, we shall see. Sasha, you're all done. Excellent. Alright, Marshall Moore, cue up your casino heist. Who's shooting at us? It's Agent Geo. The temptation.
Sale day. Okay.
The temptation.
Throw this stuff out with the trash. The pickup.
I shall spare you for now, Geo. Oh, we have another sale. Alright. Chat, here's a question, a GTA 6 question. Would you prefer to, since everybody will be live streaming GTA 6, would you prefer to play it yourself first, the single player, or would you want to watch some playthroughs on some live streams first? I realize that some people may not want to spoil the events of the story by watching a live stream, so what would you prefer to do? Darkpool says, watch the playthrough first. Sweet mother of justice, I need to not read the chat whilst I'm driving. That was a close one. Drew says, all I can say is, I hope they include, hold on. I hope they include our big map poster that GTA 5 had included in the case. That's the least they could do. At the very least. But the Times are changing, my friends. Everything is going digital now. I'm sure some of you know that Justice is an advocate of physical ownership. That is very, very important. Obviously, digital has its advantages in terms of, say, storage space, but do not let these corporations fool you. Ownership is very important. Physical ownership is very important. And that applies to all aspects of media. And even outside of media. Hold on, Judge. I need to focus. Daisy is probably around here somewhere. Keep a sharp eye out. Ah, she's not here. There she is. Not today, Daisy. I wonder what the cell missions will be like in GTA 6. I really hope it's... See, this is another thing too. I really hope that the missions are completely different to the mechanics of GTA 5, where it's go to point A, pick up item, drive to point B, deliver item, leave the area. I really hope it's a lot more dynamic and creative than that. Sick of those mundane jobs. Agent Maximum, I'm hopping off now. Alright, my friend. Glad you could join the stream, Maximum. Hope you had fun, and see you on the next. Thank you very much for your generous gifted memberships. Firm salutes, Maximum. Always have to be careful here. This part is usually fine, but it's the ditch at the bottom here that usually catches most players out. Come on. You see how Rockstar deliberately sabotage your vehicles? I mean, what type of physics is this? Alright, we're out. But it's that ditch over there that usually catches people out on the left. Barcode. Messaged you on Insta. Excellent. Thank you, my friend. I shall check it after the live stream. But the job sounds very interesting. I think you said it's a team deathmatch. Sounds very interesting. I'll tell you what, if you can get, in terms of GTA 6, if you can create some of those types of missions early on, that'll put you in good standing with the community. Anyone who knows how to make job modes well might even be able to make some money on that, on the side. Actually, I think you will, since Rockstar is going down the path of incentivizing players to create missions. I think Minecraft has something like that. The developers of Minecraft, don't they pay the player base to create maps and things like that? I think Take-Two and Rockstar definitely, I think I heard that they will be following suit. So that should be interesting. For those looking for a little side hustle. Excellent. I was worried for a second that those NPCs were going to deliberately... Wait, did I just kill a bird? Did you see that, chat? I saw some blood spray off of the propellers just then. I'll have to watch that back on the VOD. Oh, Marshal Moore, your heist is aggressive. Alright, cue it up, my friend. Alright, let's see. Drew says, Nintendo did it right, not gonna lie. This can only carry so much data. Which is why lately they've become more a key than an actual copy of the game. I still cannot condone digital-only media. It's more of the long-term implications, the agendas that certain entities have in store. Alright, troops, let's queue up the next mission. Marshal Moore, register as a CEO. Launch your casino heist. After this, we shall do some... maybe Agent Zombo's survival mode. We can do that after. Patriot Prime, it was not my fault. The bird flew into me. Marco says, I'm actually a game dev, but took a break from it for a bit. Unreal Engine needs an upgrade. It crashes way too much. I've also created levels on Far Cry 5 based on war and stuff. If you've ever played. No, I've not played Far Cry, but I have heard good things about it. Would definitely be keen to see some of your work. Do you post some of your work on your YouTube channel? Firm salutes. Common sense. Agent Miller, can't believe you killed that bird. Listen, it was not my fault. The bird flew into me. not the other way around. I cannot be held responsible for that. Oh, Drew, that's what you mean. Nintendo provides small SD cards instead of discs, so you can have a full physical... Oh, I see. Did not realize that with Nintendo. Actually, speaking of... Oh no, that's not the Nintendo, that's Steam. Is it true that the... What's that device? The new... What's it called? The Steam Deck or something? That's $1,000. The new console that Steam Deck created, or Steam created. What's that thing called? And is it really $1,000? Agent Geo says I have to get off. Now, see you guys next time. Alright, my friend. Firm salutes, Agent Geo. Glad to have you on the stream. See you on the next. Chris W124 says, are you using a voice changer? No, my friend. This is Justice's natural voice you are hearing. No voice changer here. Alright, more. We waiting on you. Be quick. Drew says, yes, the Steam Deck is kinda dead. Dead on arrival due to its price. You may as well buy a low-end PC. I agree, that's the first thing I thought when I saw the pricing. Absolutely. This is, you see, this is where we're at now. With gaming today. Even with computer parts. Goodness knows what other game developers will price their games at after the release of GTA6. Everybody will be looking at this and thinking, perhaps we can increase our prices too. Patriot Prime says, Tate, we should lawyer up and sue on the behalf of the bird. You do, and you both shall be executed swiftly. You shall send a basket of fruit to your loved ones. Tell them you perished in the line of duty. Moore says you choose who you want for the heist. You can invite anyone, Marshall Moore. Actually, definitely invite Conehead. Invite anyone you like, but definitely send Conehead an invitation. What is that? Is that an NPC? Oh, it's... Didn't see you on the map. Barcode says, I used to on my old channel until it was hacked in YouTube, terminated it. Now I can't seem to get anywhere. but I do have a Facebook group with thousands of Far Cry 5 lovers. My vids might still be there. Very nice. Not Justice is not on Facebook. I used to have an account, a personal account, but I left Facebook back in 2021. Never returned. Chat, who remembers MySpace? I wonder how Tom is doing. Alright, more. You need to be fast, my friend. This is taking too long. Drew says, even a gaming laptop is probably better than the Steam Deck for that price. I got an MS... Oh, hold on. Let me just accept Moore's invite. I got an MSI Katana 15 for the same price, and it's an absolute beast. I think I'm due for a new machine. My current PC is more of a work machine. I may have to ask you for some advice on what specs to get. Common sense says we were all web designers on MySpace. Common, that is so true, my friend. My goodness. I had the time of my life designing my MySpace page. Everybody was quote-unquote coding and copying different lettering styles and widgets onto their MySpace page. I remember I had a radio station attached to mine, playing some old school Bobby Brown jams. Dark Wolf says 63 likes so far, Sir Justice. Excellent, that's what I like to see. Now let us increase that goal. Let's see if we can get it to 80 likes before the end of the live stream. Chat. Also chat, how's the live stream been? I hope there's not been any lag. Hopefully it's been silky smooth. Butter smooth. Alright, we need one more player. Alright, Cone is here. We need someone else. Quickly, more. Send somebody an invite. Dark Wolf, smooth. Excellent. Thank you, Agent Miller. Glad it's been smooth. Common sense, you're laughing, but you know it's true. I think I tried to find my old MySpace page some time ago, and it was still there, but it doesn't have any of the widgets. It just looks like it's the entire website just looks like an abandoned warehouse. I think the track I had was the Bobby Brown track from the Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack. What's it called? On Your Own. Drew says, admittedly, I kinda went in rather blind myself since I'm not tech savvy. It was recommended to me by someone who is, but it hasn't. Oh, it's an i9. Interesting. CPU, NVIDIA RTX. Hold on, there's a pop-up again. RTX 4070 GPU with 16 gigabytes of RAM. That sounds pretty decent. Excellent, we're all here. Oh, this is the aggressive approach. Excellent. I do enjoy this. But the silent and sneaky is my favorite. But the easiest is obviously the group 6 approach. Troops and citizens, if you haven't already, be sure to obliterate the like button. Here's another one. Common. See if you remember this. For any of you old school heads here, does anybody remember another social media platform called High Five? Let's see who remembers that. That's going back to 2002.
Alright, next stop, the diamond mine.
Oh, more. Why is it always you? More forgets to sit down. More forgets to how to open the door.
Metaphorically speaking, of course, actual driving aggravates my hives. Anyways, the calm before the storm. Running through contingencies.
Agent Miller, you don't remember it. Must be before your time.
Just creep down my back. Oh yeah. I've missed
This was long before, well, not long before Facebook, but it was before Facebook.
So, we're going through the waste disposal bay. Ugh, rather you than me.
Common says, I remember Black Planet. I've heard of it, but I was never on it. High Five was the one, but MySpace, when that came out, that absolutely took over. It was like a massive house party. Funny how times have changed. Oh, hold on. I received a PSN message from someone named New Voyages saying, "Hi, I'm watching your stream and doing some missions. Excellent. Not sure if you're still in the chat, but
Have you ever seen a private army
glad to have you here."
Texans with orders to shoot on sight? Because you're about
Wait,
to
hold
get
on. This is the
close
aggressive
up to
approach.
you.
I thought we should have gone through the tunnel. Alright, let me cut the music. Alright, following your lead. Whose mission? Oh, it's Moore's mission. What's going on, troops?
Oh, fuck! Crap.
Why did we...
Fuck.
Not sure why we came through here. Alright, decide in the chat which of you shall do the hacking. We need to have some proper strategy with this. No guessing. Decide amongst yourselves. chat, how long have we been live streaming for? I can't check right now.
That's it! Head through the door to the staff lobby.
Over here, we got it down.
Good, this is
Be
the
sure to
staff
watch your
lobby.
health,
Elevator
troops.
upstairs.
Remember to
You're
snack
go.
up.
Man down! God damn it! What? Go to hell! We got a man down! Move up!
Wait, hold on, you didn't get the level 2. The level 2 keycard.
Get the hell out of my sight! I'm gonna drop you!
We got some time, so how about a little bonus? Today's takings haven't made it to the vault yet. They're being held near you now. It's a two-room system. Find the security
Right,
room,
I'll grab
hold
the
the
cash.
access button, and send someone into the next room to grab the cash. Don't get distracted, though. We're here for the vault. This is just
Thank you, Common.
a side
3
order.
hours and 20
The key
minutes.
card should
Excellent.
work in the cargo elevator. It's a quick way to get down to the vault.
I'm a fucking Marine!
Excellent. Alright, troops, let's move.
Inbred moron!
Fun fact, the security feed in here is infrared, so I can see which one of you just cut the cheese. Conte. This is the right floor. Take care of those goons and you're at the vault. After this, you should have a clear run to the vault.
He got Menendez! Oh, hell. Dick!
Hold up. The system here uses a two-man rule. You need to scan the vault access cards simultaneously.
Alright, let's move. Remember, troops, decide amongst yourselves who shall hack. If you're a good hacker, you know what to do.
We're almost there.
Or I'm not sure what.
Ah, looks like the guard at the vault room isn't there. Happy days.
What the take is it? I think it's the artwork, if I'm not mistaken.
Make sure you plant them on both sides of the door. Let's only do this once.
Excellent, Sasha.
Okay, now it's a big door, so don't be stingy with the explosives. And get clear before you push the button. Everyone clear? Go! Let's go! Open up your phone and fire in the goddamn hole! And we are in! As of now, a little time is a lot of money, people! See the artwork? It's worth more than its weight in gold. Cut it out of the frame and pack
Alright,
it up.
I've got this
I'll
side.
keep you updated on the gas, or more precisely, the excruciating and irreversible nerve agent. There's only so long our hacking team can delay it. And trust me, when that timer runs out, you're gonna want to be long gone. There's a set of lockboxes in here. Drill them if you've got the time, but I can't promise you there'll be anything good inside.
Oh, it's not even the hack, it's this one. That's not too bad. course, it's because it's the aggressive approach. I forgot. Darkwolf says, I only hacked the finger hack on Hyperico Heist. Yes, that's easy. That one I can do. Alright, I think we're all good. But we still got a minute.
Hold off the gas a little while longer. There's still some
If
rich
there's
pickings in there.
any drilling to be done. Firm salutes, Agent J.
40 seconds. 30 seconds.
20 seconds.
20
Don't dawdle.
seconds left. Don't dawdle. Gas incoming. 10 seconds. Looking good. Get all that across the finish line and we're home and dry. You'll need to sync your
Firm
keycard
salutes.
swipes on
Hard
the
at
way
it.
out too.
Good job.
You remember how to do this, right? Just like on the way in?
Is that man-trap, glitch, or bug still a thing? Or did Rockstar patch that? I don't think I ever experienced that.
They've
But I always
reinforced
hear-
the security room and that's your
I've
only
always
way
heard
out.
other players
Get ready.
mention it.
Upstairs. The route's open. Back the way you came.
Take cover! Alvarado down! For the love of... Oh, Jesus! Goddamn Jesus! We got a man down! They hit him! Little piggy! You piece of shit! Kill! 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 Move up! Keep him busy! Here I come! Oh, shit! Inbred moron!
Agent Miller, do you think the new heist will be
Emergency. Leave all
Better.
valuables behind and do not use the
better than
elevators.
Kyle?
Oh well.
That's a
never
good
mind.
question.
We've got some heavy chatter on the police frequencies. Sounds like they're sending news.
What?
Give me 1 second.
We got a man now! Help?
I certainly hope so. If it's the last DLC, it really ought to be a big one. Sweet mother of justice.
You got up for the right
Home stretch. I feel so alive. I even think my eczema's clearing up.
Inbred moron!
But I really hope it is, if it's the last DLC. But I doubt it. I think it'll be good, but
You piece
I
of shit!
doubt it'll be better than Kyle.
Can I get some
You can
cover?
parachute from the roof deck. Just
Since we
get
got
there.
so much with Kyle, a new location, new map. New vehicles. I
You wanna
doubt
play with me?
this will be as big as that.
Cocksucker!
Sasha says my character is not moving anymore. What the? Hold on, let me open the... Agent Marshall Moore, head inside the vault and see if you can Sasha. Appears to be some sort of bug. I think Sasha's character may have bugged out. Hold on. Marshal Moore, hold this. Hold the door open. Let me take a look.
You piece of shit!
One of you open the door. Let me take a look at Sasha. What's going on here? Sasha, I think you may need to.
Press forward!
Actually, you can't even EWO.
What a pan! Take cover! Oh,
Troops,
you messed
open the door.
wrong, man! You afraid?
Oh man, she's bugged. Alright, let me take a look.
Jesus!
That's probably for the best. Barcode typical Rockstar, exactly. I don't think I've had that bug before. Actually, no, I think I've heard of it. I have heard it happen before. Again, let's really just hope and pray that GTA 6 has none of this. Then again, I suppose with GTA 5, it is a 13-year-old game.
They've reinforced the security room, and that's your only
Here's
way
a
out.
question for you all,
Get
chat.
ready.
For those of you who've been playing GTA Online since launch, was GTA always
Upstairs,
this
your door's
buggy?
open back the way you came.
Or has it just been since in recent years?
Inbred moron! You want a fat lip, asshole? Shit!
Alright, I'll collect the money in the vault.
Sounds like they're sending news. You know what they say? In the event of emergency, leave all valuables behind and
One of you
yield the
open
others.
the door.
Oh well, never mind.
Here's hoping I don't get stuck.
I'm loading up! Fuck!
Oh great, I'm stuck. I see, this must be what happened to Sasha. My goodness.
I feel so alive. I even think my eczema's clearing up.
We need GTA 6 now. We can't wait till November or December. Look at this. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, someone EWO.
You can
What an
parachute from the
absolute
roof
joke.
deck. Just get there.
Barcode says we all know there's gonna be bugs and glitches. And crashes. I just don't know. It only takes... I just don't know. It's the only ones I never had problems with. Was TBOGT and GTA 4. And the older GTAs. Alright, I think for this one, we may need to forget the safe. Exactly, more. Great job, Rockstar.
They've reinforced the
Alright,
security room.
no
and
one
that's
go
your
to
only
the
way out.
safe.
Get ready. Upstairs, the route's open back the way you came.
I'm gonna kill you! Take him out, that moron! Eat! You piece of shit! Get in there! Say what now? Here I come!
But what do you all think? Do you think
You know
that
what they say? In the event of
the next
emergency,
DLC will
leave
be
all valuables behind and do not use the elevators.
compared to Cayo Perico?
Never mind. We've got some heavy chatter on the police frequencies. Sounds like they're sending news.
Get behind something!
Home stretch. I feel so alive. Woo. I even think my...
Weapons on the ground, now! We have you surrounded!
Getaway cars, go! The driver has
Watch
them in
out,
position.
troops. Remember to go for headshots as best as you can.
One of us is gonna die! Asshole!
Almost there.
Keep an eye on your aim and do your best.
Fucking everything!
Right, let's see if the chopper
Okay, the
is
decoys a go. They're splitting up to cover it. Now's your chance.
there.
You have a clean car all lined up. Just don't let them see you switch.
Ah, yes, it's there. All right, exit.
Getaway cars, go! The driver has them in position.
Nice and easy, more.
Just got word from the decoy. We don't have long before they have to tap out. Make the most of it.
Wait, where are the rest of you?
All right, the decoy is out. You're on your own now. Wow, we really kicked the hornet's nest. It's amazing how fast the police response time is when the guy calling 911.
Barcode says the MP5 is literally useless without VST. It's a weak weapon. It is. Absolute pea shooter.
Not wreak justice is a beautiful thing.
On board, troops. Alright, let's roll. Excellent. Oh, that was fast.
And listening to their channels, they are pissed. Almost there. Find the buyer, and this is a done deal. I'm not one to be premature. I'm not whatever they told you, but hear me when I say that we are on the verge of pulling off the single greatest feat of organized criminality this city has ever seen. Admittedly, I'm knocking myself.
Funny as I'm looking around at the map of GTA 5 now, you can already see how much larger GTA 6 or Leonida will be. Los Santos or San Andreas already looks small compared to what we've seen of Leonida. One thing I can say is I will definitely be looking forward to a change of scenery. Marshall Moore says, export sell. I'm not sure we'll have time on this stream now, since it's quite late. We were running cell missions and preps for quite some time, so we'll probably have to save that for the next live stream, Marshall Moore, as well as the survival modes. Sasha, I will leave after this. It was fun. Alright, my friend, I shall be signing you off in a second once we get back into a lobby. Or how much did you make on that? Darkwolf says it's 13 minutes past midnight in Sweden. You're approximately 1 hour ahead of Justice. Agent Miller says Justice will your story mode PC return. Yes, absolutely, before GTA 6. Justice needs to get back to his timeline before GTA 6. Need to find my way back from the multiverse. The next live stream may well be a PC live stream. So we'll alternate from that as usual. Patriot Prime, do we still need to do a scanning? Unfortunately, since some of the troops have already escaped. Hold on. Copyright. Copyright. Hold on, let me talk over this music. Alright, hopefully that should be all good. But some of the troops have already escaped, so we shall catch them on the next live stream. We'll save the scanning for then. Don't worry, none of you have escaped. Marco says, I'm a foot soldier and rooftop sniper. I don't really do drive-bys. When I PvP, I go in like a Marine, RNG, on PSN. Before I went to Xbox, I ran a crew. Hold on, there's another pop-up. I ran a crew called Navy SEALs. We did training where you dropped off at. Excellent. That's the type of gameplay I like.
So, how's it going?
I've been running some drills with the troops also repelling from choppers. You shall be seeing that in a future episode. Alright, troops. Marshal Moore. Conehead. Sasha. I think Sasha's left us. Alright, let us exit. So I can... In fact, no, let's do this in the basement. I shall dismiss you all in a second. Oh, Sasha, you spawned somewhere else. Alright, no problem, my friend. See you on the next stream, Sasha. Hope you had fun. Common says, thanks for the stream, Justice. Catch you on the flip, Commander. Alright, my friend. But before you leave, join me as I dismiss you all. There's a good spot. Also, before you all go, alright, this is good enough. Right here. Chat, I'm sure some of you are familiar with Conehead. Well, Conehead, back in the early days of the channel, Conehead stumbled across Justice's channel. This was possibly a couple of years ago, and since then, or around that time, he added me on PSN and began gifting me with some very cool modded cars as a way of thanking Justice for the content. He is a true model citizen. But this is Conehead's very last gameplay of GTA 5 online. From what I remember, Conehead says he is taking part in, what was it, esports or something, competitive gaming of some sort, but on a professional level. So he shall be touring in, doing all sorts of competition, again, on a pro level. So will not have time to play GTA online anymore. So Cone, thank you for joining Justice on this journey. It has been an honor to have you. Cone was also the person who assisted Justice to test my first live stream. Before I went public on a live stream, I did a private live stream, and Conehead was kind enough to assist Justice. This was several years ago, so from salutes, Conehead. Chat, please drop some W's for our very own Conehead. Moore, stand to the other side of me. Marshal Moore, on the other side. Yes, Darkwolf, I wish you good luck in your esports, Conehead. Alright, troops and citizens. Join me in the mantra of justice. Always remember, my friends, the spirit of a man sustains him. So whatever challenges you may be facing in life, fight on, fight on. If the world turns against you, fight on, fight on. If you feel like giving up, fight, fight, on. And whatever you set your mind and hand to, do it with honor, dignity, and justice. Until next time, my friends, this is Justice. Over and out. Firm salutes to you all, my friends. Thank you to everyone who donated, and sent gifted memberships. Firm salutes to Marshall Tracy, Grand Theft Ghost for the 5 Justice Bucks. And a message, I like turtles. Firm salutes to Agent Maximum for the 5 gifted membership. Private Kipchitsky and Agent Geo Private Kitchitsky again for another 10 gifted memberships. Firm salutes to you all, my friends. See you on the next stream.